Fire crews here at home thinking about those in Arizona tonight. News 7's Molly Trotter continues our total coverage.
Across the nation, firefighters unite to remember those lost in the town of Yarnell, Arizona. The firefighters who died, a part of an elite unit called the Granite Mountain Hot-Shots. Here in the valley, fire crews saddened by the news.
A crew usually does things all together, and in this case they all deployed their shelters together, and that was probably what they felt was their last resort. And it's possible to survive in them, but it's not always possible.
These men doing whatever it took to save lives, even risking their own. For Grayback Forestry out of White City, this tragedy opening up old wounds.
This is something that hits very close to home. In 2008, we lost 7 firefighters that worked for our organization.
Grayback Forestry remembering the pain they felt and feeling a connection with the families affected through this tragedy.
1 or 19, I don't think it matters. Losing someone, like you said, is going to be painful. There's kids and wives and people left behind, but what happened to them is they lost their entire crew. There might have been one person left over, and that's going to be extremely difficult to come back from.
Here in the valley,
pulls it apart. This is a practice shelter, not made out of the same material that a normal shelter would be made out of.
Local crews wanting to be ready now more than ever, so no other lives are lost. Fire crews practice throughout the year using fire shelters.
Certainly fire shelters is something that we train and practice with every year. Every firefighter has that responsibility.
Firefighters say these fire shelters are the last resort when flames have cut through your escape route. Covering your news in Medford, Molly Trotter, News 10.
Oregon has seen some of the deadliest firefighter tragedies. In 2008, 9 people were killed when a helicopter crashed with a load of firefighters after taking off. 7 of them were with Grayback Forestry. The crew was fighting a forest fire outside Redding, California. In 2003, 8 firefighters were killed on their way home from a fire in Idaho. Their van collided with a tractor trailer and exploded outside Vail. And then in 1994, 14 were killed after they were overtaken by flames fighting a fire near Glenwood Springs, Colorado.